Everybody knows that. Not just me. Everybody knows that. They're going to have to pay him a ton of money. And so, maybe if they come up with enough money, he'll be on the game. If they don't, I'm sure he won't be on the game. And he has enough money to create his own.
Floyd Mayweather was there. He had some tax issues. He was about to go to jail, but that's before Money Mayweather. That's Pretty Boy Floyd.
Got you. Floyd Mayweather situation that's current, they saying homie is held hostage in Dubai. Like, what's that about?
I don't know. I really haven't spoke to Floyd in a minute, but I'm tight with his right-hand man, my man, S-Mac. I knew S-Mac for 25 years.
Floyd Mayweather's empire is crumbling. His own family is speaking out after a $42 million meltdown. His father revealed that a simple talk about a car exploded into a major fight, tearing their bond apart. Money changes people, he said. With Mayweather reportedly burning through $5 to $7 million every month, the pressure is real. Taxes, bills, and a lavish lifestyle don't just vanish. Fame and fortune can ruin even the closest families. His loved ones say they haven't seen him in a long time. He's distant, wrapped in wealth. When you're chasing millions, it's easy to lose yourself and the people who matter most.
We had, at one time, we was coming up, we have never had an argument in our life. Me and him. Then we had an argument on what was the name of it? HBO. We was on HBO. Then another time we argued over by the car. I'm saying, man, what is all this about now? I'm just saying, and we never had no argument. All of a sudden, I don't know. I'm just telling you, man. It is or it ain't. Sometimes, hey, when people get, it ain't about me training or anything like that. People get money, man. Things change. I don't care whether it's your father, mother, whoever. Father, mother, brother, sister, name it. If sometimes when people get money.
Jeff Mayweather shared his thoughts, saying he's confused and a bit worried about Floyd's current lifestyle. He said Floyd's always buying properties and jumping into new money-making ventures. Even after retiring, Floyd keeps coming back for high-paying exhibition fights. Jeff sees it as a sign Floyd just can't walk away. Not from the fame, not from the spotlight, and definitely not from the massive paydays.
I have no idea. Like I said, I don't necessarily see Floyd very much, so we don't really get a chance to talk very much, and so I don't really know what's going on with him. I know he's doing things that to better his life, like buying homes and buying different things, and so I don't know exactly what he's doing. So I haven't seen him. Haven't seen him in quite some time, and I haven't heard about him talking about doing any more exhibitions.
Floyd Mayweather once said, "I'm the best at legal bank robbing." Back then it sounded bold. He was cashing in millions per fight, living the dream life. But now, that flex feels more like a warning. Behind the fame and fast money was risky financial behavior. His massive net worth and luxury lifestyle may have blinded him to the real cost. It's a reminder that even the rich can gamble with their future.
A quick heist. I'm gonna let y'all know this. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. At the end of the day, I'm the smart one. Because I don't care if you write good about me, you write bad about me, just keep writing about me.
A former partner exposed a wild truth. Floyd Mayweather was burning cash faster than he made it. Even at his peak, pulling in millions monthly, his spending was out of control. Lavish lifestyle, no tax planning, bills ignored. He thought the money would never run out. But millionaire mistakes catch up. His net worth started to vanish. fast. The luxury life turned into a financial downfall. Fame couldn't save him from going broke.
Look, man, you know, we both made some real money, but you know, you start
Facts.
burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through 100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
Shit, he probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
we
I see what you're
say
saying.
we made $3 million, we burning through 100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved
That's a
up.
fact.
So even if he's making 100 million, if he's burning through 5, 6, 7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but you know, me and you, we real.
Yeah.
We never count nobody paper. So
Not at
I
all.
hope he got 10 billion. And I hope he get out of
that's
his
a
problem.
fact. That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, you know, he should be able to wire that. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I think he could do that with no problem. I think he got all the money in the world. I think they may not want it. Some different countries be wanting different things. Think about it. How many times have, you know, we've been involved with something and we go, nah, man, we just throw some paper at it. And I'm talking back in the days when we was doing our little 1-2s.
Correct.
And nah, they don't want to drop the case. You'd be like, I'll put the money up for the lawyer. I'll put the money up for the bail. They don't want to drop it. And you find yourself 9, 10 months later sitting there like, oh shit, this is getting real. So I think that's the problem he going through. I think it may be getting real.
Wow. That's crazy, man. And you would figure his big homie Al Heyman would rectify it.
Al's a powerhouse. Al's that dude. Al should be able to rectify anything. He's a Harvard lawyer.
Floyd calls the shots. He makes the deals, signs the checks, and runs the show. That mindset made him a legend in the ring. But in business, not so much. In the world of wealth and financial planning, going solo can cost big. Smart investors build teams, advisors, experts, strategists. Floyd didn't. That led to bad investments, poor money choices, and lost revenue. Even champions need a business game plan.
Floyd Mayweather, after the Aaron Chambers fight, went to Monaco and put 11 million on black. Or 50 million on black.
Everyone earns their own money. You do what you want with your money. Right?
Yeah.
But to an extent, I don't respect it because you're someone that's in such a seat of influence. Especially when like, we were younger, we used to look up to Floyd. And what's he teaching the guys coming up? Well, we'll spunk your money on
casino,
dumb
shit.
Like, work so hard to get it, and then throw it away in the casino. Like, come on, man.
That's the thing. It's like that lifestyle. Floyd is not. One thing, he keeps coming back doing exhibitions and that, bro.
Sure.
Probably, I don't think Floyd. Don't get me wrong.
I think his level of broke is our level of rich.
Mayweather loves the spotlight, rolling into Mexico on a tank. Just one wild move in his playbook. But these flashy stunts cost big money and offer zero return. What looks like fun is really a deeper issue. He's stuck in a loop, chasing clout and spending big to protect a brand that doesn't match his reality anymore. Fame pressure, identity crisis, luxury addiction, it's all part of the show. A shocking claim just dropped. Gervonta Davis, a rising boxing star mentored by Floyd Mayweather, says Floyd was once detained in Dubai over unpaid jewelry debts. If true, it points to serious money problems. The undefeated champ, known for his luxury lifestyle and million-dollar moves, might be facing financial trouble that even his viral posts and luxury brand deals can't hide.
I'm speechless if this is true, but Floyd Mayweather is held hostage in Dubai. Gervonta Davis suggested this, who I believe is signed under Floyd Mayweather. Then Floyd responded back of posting a video of Tank dancing on his IG, saying, "We always knew he had sugar in the tank." Like, actually, that's insane posting this online. I'm not even kidding. And then Tank went on his IG story to say this.
You owe them people over in Dubai that money. Tell them to get on live right now. And you owe people in Saudi Arabia.
And Floyd responded back saying he should fight Shakur instead. I have no clue what is going on with this beef, but they're basically saying that Floyd Mayweather is broke and owes people money and he's hiding in Dubai. I'm actually speechless if any of that is remotely true, but I kind of can see that coming. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul, like 2 years ago, said that Floyd is actually broke. And it low-key might be true, but we'll see what happens.
Mayweather's money habits raise eyebrows. He's known for buying flashy luxury items but dodging payments. In Dubai, some vendors stopped doing business with him after repeated no-shows on bills. Living off fame, image, and borrowed time can only go so far. Even billionaires can go broke if they ignore their financial responsibilities.
The Tank's come out with a bit of a mad statement, and he said that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai because he owes people money and he can't pay them, or won't pay them, one or the other. Before I carry on, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Now for me, the idea that one of the richest men in the world cannot pay somebody in Dubai is a bit mad. However, Tank Davis has come out and said ask Floyd to go live right now, and he can't. Which is a fair point, and knowing how Mayweather's ego is, if it was possible for him to go live, he would be responding to this straight off the bat. Now that being said, it wasn't that long ago since we saw that video call between him and Bill Haney on the internet. So whether this is true or not, I do not know. It could just be Tank throwing shots at Floyd Mayweather, because I know that that relationship has been a little bit ropey in the last few years. But you never know, especially with somebody like Mayweather, who sometimes comes across with a bit of a god complex. Maybe he's just tried screwing the wrong people. But let me know what you guys think to this. Do you think that Floyd Mayweather is being held captive in Dubai? Or do you think this is just Tank Davis stirring up some stuff? Let me know in the comments. As always, a like, a favourite, save a share, all appreciated. Please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Peace out.
Davis called out Floyd for not letting new stars shine. It's more than just competition, it's ego. Floyd wants to stay the top name, scared he'll be forgotten. But in trying to protect his fame, he's holding others back. The truth? That fear is hurting his legacy, not saving it. In the world of power, fame, and money, sometimes ego becomes the real enemy.
Mayweather set you up against Pedraza. Did he really think Pedraza was gonna beat you?
He didn't know how good I was and how I would have handled the situation, so he just threw me out there.
Why do you think
he was hurt? He was hurt. I mean, not even hurt. He was just bad. First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. Why the fuck would you say Terrence Crawford should fight Benavidez? That don't make no fucking sense. He don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you.
Use next in line, just so you're next in line.
Is there like
The last question, guys.
Is there like a love-hate for like fighter?
Yeah, I love the fighter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if he was like chill, like he'll be the smoothest. But he's not. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. And my bad. And
you're good, man.
And he because I don't want to say like he's just a scumbag, but it's like he's a great fighter, and sometimes he can be good, but it's like it's always I'm this, I'm that, and it just I don't know.
Floyd Mayweather says he made over $350 million from some fights, but insiders say the real payout was closer to $60 million. It looks like he may be hyping his earnings to keep up his luxury brand image. This raises questions about his actual net worth. Is the fortune he flashes on social media real wealth, or just smart marketing to boost his celebrity status and brand value?
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
You know, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Joe Rogan recently highlighted a major concern about Floyd, his history of ignoring taxes. Rogan believes this could be why the IRS is keeping a close eye on him. Despite his lavish lifestyle, tax officials aren't impressed. Neglecting tax responsibilities could turn into a serious legal issue, no matter how much money he's made in the past.
He owed that money to the IRS. How much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this, he makes so much money, there's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash.
He has $15 million worth of cars.
Congrats. You could sell those.
Boxing promoter Eddie Hearn openly critiqued Mayweather's recent career choices. He believes Floyd's ongoing exhibitions and risky investments show he's still driven by money. Despite having enough, Floyd's need to keep earning seems desperate. Hearn suggests this isn't just about fame. It might be tied to securing his financial future.
How about Mayweather?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set, you know. He was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
I think he still needs the money.
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years.
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending...
It's a lot of expenses.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather used to be a hero, but that's changing. Fans are starting to doubt him after finding out that many of his big claims, especially about owning property, aren't true. For someone who built their reputation on money and success, being caught in a lie is crushing. The growing mistrust from fans shows that his popularity is quickly fading.
Hey, who said Floyd ain't still out here doing big deals? Money Mayweather just inked a massive $402 million real estate deal in New York City, buying up 60 apartment buildings from Black Spruce Management, the equivalent of 1,000 apartment units. Now, Floyd said the goal is to be able to provide affordable housing to families that need it. Most of the units are located in Upper Manhattan. And he said that when he was a kid, his dream was just to be able to own a home and that you can achieve anything if you put your mind to it. Damn, Floyd just bought the block. I'm proud of Floyd. He's come a long way. This is a guy who was once seen burning money in a nightclub. He spent $17 million on a watch. Not to pocket watch him, but people looked at him for years like, yo, he wastes a lot of money. Does he ever give back? And now he's providing affordable housing? Damn, Money Mayweather's come a long way. This is a real good look. It shows evolution. It shows maturity. Not to mention, it's always great to see another person of color become a landlord in New York City.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
And on a point like this, because all of it, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Mayweather often bragged about owning prime real estate in New York as proof of his wise investments. However, insiders now claim this might be exaggerated. If he's stretched the truth about his property holdings, it highlights a concerning trend of creating a flashy image that doesn't match reality.
If they're safe to say, I should say.
But we might see it more in New York, maybe?
Well, I live in New York.
I know. By the way, I saw you bought like 40 apartments or something.
Well, no, actually,
I think you bought New York. I mean, oh my God.
I didn't buy New York, but I feel like everyone should own a piece of the earth. And I feel like you can't go wrong with New York real estate. So what I did was, in one of my portfolios, because I don't know the exact number, because they said if you know how
If you know how much money you got, you really don't have no money. So if you know how many buildings you got, you don't really have no buildings. So I think I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more.
Joe Rogan shared a fresh take on Mayweather's love for luxury. The constant flaunting of diamonds, sports cars, and high-end fashion might not just be about showing off. It could be hiding deeper insecurities. For someone who prides himself on being unbeatable, Floyd's need for approval seems surprising. True confidence doesn't need constant attention.
The only person who's been able to do like that is Floyd Mayweather. He's the only guy who's been able to just be balling out of control, constantly flashing money, $1 million watches, a fleet of super expensive cars, and still fucks everybody up. The thing about Floyd is he never lost his discipline. Floyd would famously run home from the nightclub. So he would go out in Vegas, he'd be partying. It looked like he's partying, he's drinking water. And then he would have his driver drive, and with his pants on, jeans on, he would jog home. I mean, the dude was always trained.
One of the most shocking moments in Floyd Mayweather's life came when his close friend 50 Cent stepped in to help during a tough time. As Floyd faced jail, 50 Cent invested $2 million of his own money into Mayweather Promotions, managing his business. But Floyd never asked for the help and refused to pay him back, which ended their friendship for good.
50 Cent and Mayweather.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was gonna last a lifetime. What the hell happened?
As he was actually going into jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions. As he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC. So technically, Floyd is a golden boy fighter. They build the whole show. Yeah. When he comes home, there's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign, where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that. When he finally does bring up the actual situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell you how to do that. I didn't tell you to do that. Like, Floyd, he ain't that, man. I'm telling you, man, like if they push me to a certain point, I'll mess up in front of everybody. Cause it's just the way I'm brought up. Like I never ran from anything because I never had nobody to go to. I've always had where I'm going, home to get me.
In a recent video, Floyd stated he'll never compromise on money. While he's flexible in other areas, especially boxing, finances are non-negotiable. This hard stance may seem admirable, but it has often caused unnecessary conflicts and strained relationships.
My thing is that we can't fuck up the money. We can't fuck up the money no matter what. We can fuck up a lot of things. We can fuck up the club. We can fuck up a house. We can fuck up a car, but we can't fuck up the money.
So you mean to tell me at the minute where your uncle and...
I knew a fine was coming instantly.
You knew a fine was coming?
I knew it.
But and not one piece of your thing said, let me go snuff
I couldn't
Judah real quick.
No.
No?
I was already taking care of business.
Okay, all right. You said, fuck that, let's stay on the back.
My thing was this. We're professionals. I'm not an amateur. This is not a street fight. So when you're a professional and you're a veteran, you got experience.
Wow.
Thanks for watching today's video. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share for exclusive content. Stay tuned for more exciting updates coming soon. Until next time.